Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt.
Revelio.
He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize it. We used to sneak almost daily. We've never been...
Revelio. I know Ominous. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate...
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Of course. Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses.
Confringo!
Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
The blast does heat things up. I see how you lost your eyebrows.
You'll get used to it. Anne, Ominous and I used to practice down here for... Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when, and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the Portkey, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of this secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an out.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new fifth year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and suddenly found myself in a...
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious My father is friends with the headmaster.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. Sebastian is an earful about this.
Confringo!
one's uniform. It was brilliant filming.
Revelio. Confringo! Revelio. Confringo!
It's all... Oh, don't do that. That's not necessary.
Revelio.
Here then, eh?
Confringo! Revelio. Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor?
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it.
Leviosa! Revelio.
There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now. Cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
Revelio.
Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Can't you
Yes,
keep it
Professor.
down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Leviosa! Revelio. Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! That's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Revelio. Revelio. How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Revelio. Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Revelio. Leviosa. Revelio. I hope that house elf can find us in here. Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space.
Revelio.
And it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed. You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating... Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, they can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something?
You can indeed. Why don't you give it a try? Go You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants. Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you...
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can return to me once you've gathered it.
I have the moonstone you request.
Good. Then we may... You can conjure more than potions and herbology. Conjuration can be used to decorate. Why don't you try it on the wall?
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before. Deke cannot believe how many beasts you have here.
Good work. Shall we move on?
hasn't seen this many plants here before. Deke cannot believe how many beasts you have here. Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions.
I've conjured everything I can.
I think you're ready to take on alteration. You can change the colours, patterns and styles of your furniture. Let's get started, shall we? What? Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell. Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try aiming at the floor or at that balcony. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
It warms my heart to see your interest in herbology, dare I say.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the...
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a... Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can... Now you have learnt a good...
Thank you, Professor.
Indeed. No... An even bigger...
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed... If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more...
Thank you, Professor.
Good. I'll leave you to it.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambiance.
Of course.
Actually, perhaps...
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
Levioso! Confringo! Sometimes it seems all right.
Be with you in a bit. Let me guess. You're after something fresh. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. You have a good head for business, haven't you? No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
To go into the forest?
Revelio. Pardon me, but were you...
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine. I was musing on the precious butterflies When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were told horrible stories about it, and it's silly, but...
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do.
Very well.
Oh, you can usually find me right around... Don't forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the forbidden forest.
Seen your map. You're the one who released Treadwell, aren't you? That was a mistake, my friend. I should warn you, I won't make the same mistakes my colleagues have made.
Venimos. Incendio! Stupefy! There they are. She wasn't making it up. Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsea might get an answer about these butterflies. Revelio. Miss Willardsea will never believe where the butterflies led me. Revelio. Oh well, look what we have here. Revelio.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough.
Hello, Miss Willard.
Well, what happened?
I did, and I followed them into the forest.
Nonetheless, I'm
Hogsmeade, here I come. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but... welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
What do you have for sale?
Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. But your things will be safe with me, till they're sold. Then you'll have to make do with money. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
Speaking of, I'm surprised you're not fixated on Venus. The amount of time you spend.
Leviosa! Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Confringo! Revelio. Leviosa. Revelio.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast.
Why would you want to take toast?
To a cave under the lake. And that's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way, and a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Where are the two of you headed? No, don't tell me. I shall see you there.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Revelio. Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal, as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who sees traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be...
Revelio. I've always said that travel...
The freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
What are you up to now?
You're the little son that saved Treadwell. Afraid to take a hit, are you? I know all about you and your violent streak.
Your poaching days are over. I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Levioso. Confringo. Revelio.
Not at all. It's evidence you've already caused disturbance, so no, I don't agree with you at all. Moving forward,
handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
Revelio.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we invest...
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival. Quickly now. Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
I was only following orders. Leave your accusations in some...
Or, I suppose, the charge right into their list.
Prepare.
Levioso!
You think this is funny? You are postponing the inevitable! Rather up wine coming. There's something here. Ramrock said so. How childish! Must be something here. Ramrock said so. I'll cut you from shoes to chapeau! Let's get this over with. There you are. A pitiful end to a pitiful... There must be something here. Ramrock said so. There must be something here. Ramrock said so. There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Petrificus Totalis.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Wizard kind will submit to us once the war is done.
If the rumors are to be believed, you've taken...
Revelio. Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
I will draw blood. I don't have time for this. Let me go! At once!
Incendio!
You can't stop us! You are what's coming in here! I will make it. Why, Wrap this out!
Many goblins have always been antagonistic toward wizard kind, but this is different somehow.
Revelio. It's more than mere coincidence that we encountered Ranrock's loyalists here. Revelio. Can't imagine the goblins know about the trials. They know that something is significant.
Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Revelio.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen an...
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say...
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblin... But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then... Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic like those you've seen before. Command it to access a doorway. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will... Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyal... For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your...
Yes, sir.
Then, that said, be careful.
Revelio. The reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry. This looks intriguing. Incendio! Revelio! I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio.
Revelio.
Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around. More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
Revelio.
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time. What have the Keepers planned for me?
Revelio.
These look familiar.
Revelio. Revelio. Incendio.
Revelio. Was it Accio I used before? That platform looks like it ought to get me where I need to go.
Here.
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where? I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
Revelio.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different. Revelio. I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway. that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Revelio.
I'll never get used to these floors.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Don't like the look of this. What a relief. Revelio. Another pensive.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. Revelio. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir, and this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service.
Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive, in Gringotts, with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't...
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep... Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation.
The goblins?
They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of... They also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter. Now then, that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be... For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove...
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once.
Well, it's worth a try.
My studies, yes, sir.
Before you go...
Shouldn't be surprised to have found a map chamber under the castle. Merlin knows what else is hidden here.
Professor?
Have you...
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and...
Thank you, sir. Assignment's all finished. I should ask Sirona the...
I've got spectacular news. The broom upgrade's ready. Stop by the shop when you can.
I hope you will come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
nice to see you, my... After class, once you have completed the tasks I've set for you, I would like to teach you...
How wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignment.
Pleased to hear it. Professor, I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming.
Thank you, Professor.
Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of smoothwort.
Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Wingardium Leviosa natural.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Welcome back. I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. I truly appreciate all of your help. Nice doing business with you. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see... I must tell you, half of Hogsmeade's been by the shop asking about rumours of a broom. Without the information you provided, my work would have taken twice... It may sound ambitious, but I've already begun work. I wondered, would you be interested in joining forces again? There's another... If you were to test this first upgrade...
Sounds as...
Thank... Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be off to the races.
House elves is a...
Off to the races, then.
Leviosa. Revelio.
Lumos.
Commander might seem like harmless fun.
Revelio. Lumos.
I miss the old
Ministry's good work.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Revelio. Oh. Revelio. Revelio.
No, I swear I won't be wasting your time, and I'm grateful for the opportunity, ever so.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Haven't a clue. I didn't always like a polite battle.
Revelio. Revelio. Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the second best Slytherin.
Hello, Imelda.
Of course it's another trial. And
does this mean you've changed your mind about me?
Well, you're a step up from the good-for-nothings who usually challenge me. Well, they sit around and hope to be... No one sets records by wishing for them. Are you going to try to beat my flying record?
I'm ready to fly. I'm getting the hang of this. Brilliant! close enough. I'd say that was acceptable.
Now that's more like it.
Brilliant! I'm getting the hang of this.
Now that's more like it.
Wish someone would send.
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yeah, you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
We'll see, won't we?
I half expected you to back down. See you at the South Coast trial. If... To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard.
Does it get any more cozy than another successful flight? I should let Mr. Weeks know.
Reflection on the past. Opinion? Red learns from its mistakes.
Back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr. Weeks.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade.
It rides well. Does get it
Ah, yes.
if it means another upgrade.
You sound as determined as... If I'm right, and I do hope...
Revelio.
Thank you again, truly.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Dick cannot believe. You have here. Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Hogsmeade, here I come.